Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're taking a look at something that really defines late summer and early fall for anyone managing whitetail deer. We're talking about Epizootic Hemorrhagic Disease, or EHD.
Right. And what the sources we looked at show is that this isn't just a bad flu season. It's a devastating virus that can just decimate a population in a few weeks.
It's a serious threat.
Absolutely. Fundamentally, it's pretty straightforward. There's a virus and there's a carrier, the vector, which is a tiny biting midge. You might know it as a no-see-um.
Okay, so you need the virus and you need the midge, but that's not the whole story, is it?
Not at all. That's just the starting point.
Exactly. So the real question we're digging into today, the core of our deep dive, is why does one property see maybe a few cases while the guy next door gets, absolutely hammered?
And the data we reviewed it's incredibly clear on this.
It all points to one thing, deer overpopulation. It acts as what we're calling the EHD accelerator.
That's the perfect term for it.
And we need to be clear, density doesn't cause the disease.
No. That's a critical distinction. But it's the one factor that ramps everything up, from a manageable problem to a complete catastrophe.
For anyone managing a herd, understanding that link seems like the most important piece of the puzzle.
It is, because it's one of the only things you can actually control.
Okay, let's break down how that acceleration actually works, starting with the basics of transmission.
So the mechanism is simple. A midge bites an infected deer, it picks up the virus, and then it flies off and bites a healthy deer.
One bite to the next.
But the environment makes that simple transfer. Well, it makes it much more complicated and much more dangerous.
You're talking about the conditions in late summer. The heat, the lack of rain.
Exactly. Drought conditions. The deer change their behavior. They can't stay spread out anymore. They're forced to congregate.
Around the only water they can find.
Precisely. Those last few shrinking, muddy water holes. And they suddenly become these incredible danger zones.
The perfect storm.
It really is. This is where overpopulation creates this multiplicative risk. You get three essential factors forced into one tiny space.
Okay, so what are the three?
First, you have the hosts, the deer themselves. High numbers, all packed in close. Second, the vector, the midges.
Which love those muddy banks for breeding.
They thrive there. And then third, you have the infected. If just one sick deer shows up, the virus is now in that super concentrated area.
I see it. So instead of a midge having to fly a quarter mile to find another deer, its next meal is standing like 2 feet away.
2 feet away. It makes the virus transfer incredibly efficient. It turns what should be a source of life water into the main hub of infection for the entire herd.
And that's the first major way density accelerates the crisis.
It's the physical concentration of risk.
So that's the direct impact. But the sources also talked a lot about an indirect effect, right? How density